Hey everyone, Amber here. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. So this week I posted on my Instagram stories asking people what they would like to see me create on my channel. And I posted two options. One was a loaded hoop Happy Mail and the other was an exploding box Happy Mail. And for a while it was pretty close. And then right at the end, the loaded hoop took the lead and soared with it. And that is what I am creating for you guys today. So this is actually going to be the first video in my new little YouTube series called You Picked It. So once or twice a month, I'm going to post on my Instagram stories two things and then ask people to vote on which they would like to see me create, just like I did this time. So if you want to be a part of that, then follow me on my Instagram at Bambi's Mail, and I always leave a link to my Instagram down below in the description box. So definitely check that out. And yeah, so I'll just be posting 1 to 2 videos like that a month. So I'm just making a little hoop mail here. I am using a 7-inch embroidery hoop that I got from Michael's. I think they're usually about $2. Depending on the size, it costs more or not. I actually prefer a smaller size hoop to a larger one, just because I like everything mini, you guys, and I just think it looks so much more cute. Although sometimes it can be a little difficult to add certain goodies into it. But yeah, so I am just using this black floral paper as my main background. And then I am just using that super pretty striped one with the florals on it to make my pocket. So I was having issues with my glue here. I had to cut out a big chunk of footage because it was clogged and I couldn't get it to work, but I finally did. So I prefer to use wet glue when I glue down the parts of my loaded hoop, just because I think it holds nicer, and also I do like hot glue, but it just dries so fast and sometimes it leaves like a stringy mess. So I just prefer to use this. And I'm just using my scoring tool to kind of smooth everything out. And now I'm going to take my little pocket piece. And the pocket here that I made, it comes up a bit higher than I wanted to, but in the end, it left a lot of room for decorating it, and I had so much fun with that part. So I think it all works out fine. And again, just applying some glue to the edge of that. And then I'm going to press it down. And when I press it down, I kind of pull on the sides outward a little bit so that the pocket doesn't sink in towards the middle. And once again, just making sure that it adheres by using my scoring tool to press it down. And you can see there that the back kind of pokes out a little bit. That back paper, you can see it along the edges. Don't worry about that, because as you can see here, and I had to do this part off camera because my hot glue gun does not reach where I do my crafting at. The cord is like super tangled and it doesn't reach. So off camera, I just glued some mini pom-pom trim all the way around the hoop. And I think that it looks super cute like that. And it covers up any little imperfections that you might have had when gluing everything down. So all of these little ephemera pieces I have here are ones that I actually cut out of the paper pad. This paper pad had a really pretty sheet with a whole bunch of hearts, so I cut a bunch of those out because I kind of want to do just like a little line of layered hearts on the side there, and you'll see later on what I mean. So I'm just taking this little circle frame thing, and I just put some double-sided tape on the back of that, and then I adhered that down. And I cut out this word magic. This paper pad also had a sheet of a whole bunch of words and all different colors. And I just really liked how the blue just stood out against the whole background and everything. So that's what I went with. And I am just using some foam tape that is from the Dollar Tree. I'm just cutting it down to the sizes that I need and using it to prop up those alpha letters, just to give it a bit more dimension. I really like foam tape. I think it can add so much more to a project instead of everything just being flat. So that's all that I'm doing here. And then that bright yellow polka dot bow, that's from Michaels a couple years ago now. I got a whole bunch and I've had them hoarded away in my stash. And I'm going to glue that in the upper left-hand corner of my hoop, just because that's where the two ends of my pom-pom trim met, and I wanted to kind of cover that up and hide it. It doesn't look too messy, but it doesn't look like flawless either. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and glue that there. And here I'm just kind of layering up all the hearts that I cut out to how I want them. And this was a little bit out of my comfort zone, guys. I don't layer, I don't feel comfortable in my layering skills. So it was kind of fun to try this, and I really love the end result. So I just had to go ahead and once again hot glue all of that off camera. And now I'm just going to add a few more decorations to the hoop itself. So these little chipboard music note hearts are from a Heidi Swap chipboard sticker pack. And I just took 2 of those, and once again, I'm using that glue I was having issues with earlier to adhere those down. And then I am taking some Project Life stickers. These stickers were actually at the Dollar Tree, and I'm not sure how the Dollar Tree managed to get like these awesome stickers in, but pretty much every pack I found of them I grabbed, because you get 3 sheets in a pack for $1, and it was just an awesome deal. So that's what I did, and I got probably like 7 or 8 packs. So that's what I'm using here, and I was really thinking for a long time about that sticker, whether or not I wanted to put it down that says enjoy the ride, and I finally decided to. And then I thought about using a phrase sticker underneath it, which is by Tim Holtz, also from Michaels, but it just looked a little bit too much all in one spot, so I decided against that. And that's pretty much the hoop complete, and now I am just going to make some goodies to put inside the hoop. So here I have grabbed a couple light blue, almost mint colored doilies, which are from Michaels by Recollections, and I'm going to put those in there. And then I'm going to make a few goodie bags. So the clear little bags I'm using for the goodie bags are from Joann's. I got them during a recent sale. They are, I think, like 3¼ inch by 4¼ inch. So I'm cutting 2 pieces of paper, 3x4. And I'm going to use those as backings for the goodie bags. So in the first little goodie bag that I am making here, I'm going to put an assortment of tags inside. So I'm pretty sure all of these tags I am including are from the $2 spot at Joann's. I got them about 2 months ago now, probably, or a little bit longer, when they were all on sale for half off. So each pack was $1, and I think they are a great thing to share in some Happy Mail. And for the next goodie bag, I am going to take this Project Life sheet sticker, a sticker sheet, and I am going to just add a little topper at the top of the bag, just to kind of make it more cohesive with the whole hoop itself. So there wasn't much room at the top of this bag with all the stickers inside, so I had to make a very thin topper, and then once I had that done, the topper itself was still too big, so I had to kind of improvise, and I just put some double-sided tape that's 1/4 inch at the very edge of the bag, and then met the very edge of the bottom of the topper up with it, so that the topper didn't cover any of the stickers and it still looked super cute. So you'll see what I mean here. So I just met the very edges up and then made sure everything was adhered nicely. And then there you have it, a nice little sticker pack, all dressed up for your pen pal. So now for this goodie bag, I went ahead and punched some 1-inch little images out of the paper pad that I used. And now I'm taking some 1-inch epoxy stickers that I got from Amazon. And I am just going to add those to the top. And this is a super easy, efficient, cheap way to make some flair for your projects. So I am just going to include 4 of those. And then I decided that this paper was too busy, and with the flare just on it by itself, everything kind of blended into it. So I decided to use some craft cardstock as a backing for that. So I'm just taking some double-sided tape and I'm going to place that right in the center. And I thought this looked cute, and the craft kind of brought everything together, made everything pop, and I just think it looks so much better. So to put those flare down, I am just going to use some of that foam tape, and I'm just cutting it into little squares. This makes it easy because then the recipient can just peel it off or use the foam tape that it's on as well to place it onto their projects. And once I have put all of those down, I'm just going to slip it into that bag, and then that is the next goodie bag done. So this is just, I had so much fun making this project, you guys. Making all the little goodie bags and making everything match. It was a blast to make. So there you have all my little homemade goodie bags. And for another teeny little goodie bag, I'm taking a small clear plastic bag and putting some wood veneers inside of it. And then I'm just going to put this in the front of the loaded hoop so that it doesn't get lost within everything. And now, just to add a little bit more decoration and another little goodie, I am taking a little like sewing thread holder. I don't know what they're called, but I'm wrapping some twine around it. It's not even twine. It has like a harder consistency to it, but it's a super pretty color that I'm pretty sure a lot of people like, from what I've seen on Instagram. And I'm just including some of that for them to use in their projects. And then I'm also going to add a tassel with that to the top. So now I'm just trying to stuff all the goodies into it. And the sticker sheet was a little bit too big, but I found a way to go around that and make it look nice. I wanted the top of the hoop to be showing so that you could see the pom-pom trim going all the way around. So here I'm just kind of saying how I want to rearrange everything. And I really like that clothespin. That was from the Target Dollar Spot. And I wanted to include it. And like I said, I did not like how tall the sticker sheet was. So I decided to just fold the top of it behind itself. And that way when they take it out, it's still decorated and cute, but it doesn't totally just block everything. So now I'm just taking some gold and white twine, and I'm going to use that to tie the light blue twine and that pink tassel to the top of the hoop. And I didn't really like how the twine and the tassel kind of just do their own thing. I tried to kind of force them into like a cuter position, but it wasn't working, so they kind of just do their own thing, but I think it still looks really cute. So that is pretty much the hoop. The only thing I decided to do was add some little gems to it, and I think that this just brought everything together. So I added some large gold ones and then some teeny tiny little pearl gems, and that is a completed project. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this process video, this mini tutorial, and to those who voted for me to make this project on my Instagram, thank you for doing so. I had so much fun making it. So like I said, if you want to participate when I do this voting thing the next time, be sure to check out my Instagram. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you. Take care. Bye.